graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on, barreled out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. My name is Jason Joseph. This, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on the notification bell icons. We got our third game of the night, the third game of the day, I should say, as the Detroit Tigers are going to be taking on the Minnesota Twins. Should be a really good one. I'm actually really looking forward to this game right here. These are two teams that are battling in that AL Central. Framber Valdez is going to be pitching. I expect that this is going to be a really good pitching matchup for the Tigers. I do think that they are going to take this game. Bailey Ober is going to be on the mound for the Minnesota Twins, and we should be ready to start in just a few seconds. All right. Let's do this. So let's refresh this page right now and see if we have to log on in. Do we have to log in? No. Okay, good. That's good. That's very, very good. All right, so they're just warming up. Good stuff. How's everybody doing? Oh, it's good to see you guys on here. I had to take off the hat. Dude, once again, shout out to Mark for that, for all the great P.O. box gifts. I just had to take it off because my head is a little bit sweaty, so that's why I took it off. But, man, I appreciate you, man. I really do. Let's make sure that we also get the right page up. All right, so here is the lineup tonight for the Detroit Tigers. Let's get to that right now. Cole Keith is going to be leading it off, and then it'll be Kevin McGonigal, who'll be batting second, followed up by Gleyber Torres, who's going to be batting third. He's DHing today. Kerry Carpenter is going to be batting in the cleanup spot for the Detroit Tigers tonight. And then you got Riley Green, who is out in left field. Green is batting fifth. Sixth is Dylan Dingler, and he is going to be catching tonight. And then you got Matt Vierling, the former Philly, out in center field. He'll be batting seventh. Eighth is actually Zach McKinstry, and he's playing over at second base. And finally, Javier Baez is going to be batting in the 9th spot. So he is the caboose. All right. So once again, it's Keith, McGonigal, Torres, Carpenter, Green, Dingler, Vierling, McKinstry, and Baez all in the lineup for the Detroit Tigers. And they will be facing Bailey Ober, who is going to come on up to the mound. All right, so let's get this adjusted. Rising Rhino is here. What's going on, Rising Rhino? How you doing, my friend? It is very good to see you on here, as always. Make sure that you guys go check out Rising Rhino. He covers a lot of football on his channel, and he does a really good job. He really does. Tom is here. What's up, Tom? How you doing? What's going on? What's up, Rising Rhino? Where is he? I'm right here. I'm literally right here. This is our third game of the day. That's our triple header that we are doing. We're grinding, man. Bailey Ober, changeup, four-seamer, slider, sweeper, curveball, and sinker. Those are his pitches that he does mainly throw. So we shall be ready to get things started. Here is the 3D. Let's get that up and going right now. Good stuff. And we shall be ready to get started right now. Ober and the Twins, by the way, are in their white, red, and blue uniforms. And the pitch is taken for a ball. Big Green is here. Tigers money line, under 10 runs. What's going on? Keith is in the box, and he looks at a 1-0 pitch that misses down for ball 2. Valdez will be on the mound for the Detroit Tigers. Bailey Ober, though, with a 6.75 earned run average. 2-0 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards right field. Wallner is there, makes the catch in front of the track. And just like that, there's one gone. All right, let's make sure that we get rid of this. So a fly out over to right. Ryan Jeffers is the catcher. Victor Caratini's over at first. Then you got Luke Kearshaw at second. Brooks Lee at short. Royce Lewis at third. Austin Martin is out in left field. Byron Buxton is in center. And Matt Wallner is in right field. And that is the defensive lineup for the Minnesota Twins. Kevin McGonigal batting .302 with 6 extra base hits in 11 games so far. Takes the first pitch for a strike. The second pitch is high for a ball. Rising Rhino, who are you rooting for? Rising Rhino's not really a baseball fan. 1-1 pitch. It's flied out over towards shallow left field on the run to make the grab for out number 1. Or out number 2, that is, excuse me. Is the left fielder for the Minnesota Twins, and he's there to make the grab. Lewis was going to call him off. So 2 away in the top of the first. I don't know why this isn't working. Sorry about that, chat. The pitch, and that's going to be taken for a called strike. 0-1 is the count. Gleyber Torres in the batter's box. And the Twins, by the way, Austin Martin's out in left field. He made the catch. Gleyber hitting .205 with 11 games under his belt. The ball's 2 strikes. The 0-2 misses just a bit outside for a ball. The umpires for tonight's game, you got at home plate, it's Steven Jashinsky. Adrian Johnson's at first. Rob Drake is at second. And Quinn Wolcott is at third. 2 balls, 2 strikes in the top of the first with 2 gone. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 2-2 pitch. It's flied out over towards shallow center field. And a catch made by Kearshaw over the shoulder. He makes the catch, and there's 3 gone. So, 1, 2, 3 go the Detroit Tigers. And we will head to the bottom of the first. And we'll get you the starting lineup for the Minnesota Twins right now. So the Twins starting lineup, they got Byron Buxton batting in the leadoff spot. He is playing out in center field. Austin Martin is going to be batting second. He is the left fielder for tonight's Minnesota game. Luke Kearshaw is playing over at second, and he'll be batting third. Fourth is going to be Ryan Jeffers. He is the catcher for tonight's game. Then you got Victor Caratini, who is over at first base. Caratini is batting fifth. Josh Bell is DHing, and he will be batting in the 6th spot. Matt Wallner is out in right field. He will be batting 7th. Royce Lewis is at third base, and he will be batting 8th. And then Brooks Lee finally is the caboose, and he is the shortstop for tonight's game. So again, it's Buxton, Martin, Kearshaw, Jeffers, Caratini, Bell, Wallner, Lewis, and Lee, all in the lineup tonight for the Minnesota Twins. And the guy that's on the mound for the Detroit Tigers is Framber Valdez, who has a 1-0 record. At the age of 32 years old, he has a .75 ERA and 10 strikeouts as well on the season. He's been in the league since 2018, spent 8 seasons with the Houston Astros, and he is playing in his first season as a Tiger, reuniting with his former teammate, and that's Justin Verlander. Boy, oh boy. Who do we got for tonight? I go for the Rockies, says Rising Rhino. Yeah, he's out in Colorado. Hashtag Stan Musial. What's going on Uncommon Truthsman? What's going on, my friend? All right, so the Tigers are in there. Gray tops, gray bottoms with Detroit text painted across the chest in cursive. And Buxton is going to line a single out over to left field and get on with a leadoff base hit. And Martin is due up next. We are 9 subscribers away from getting to 9,400 subscribers, chat. That is incredible. Cheering on, my buddy. I'm cheering on for you too, man. I want us all to win. I know that we're all grinding out here, and I want us all to get W's at the end of the day. The ball's 1 strike. Martin is in the box. Austin Martin facing Framber Valdez. Rising Rhino, not baseball. So, don't put words in my mouth. But Rising Rhino was a baseball fan for a little bit of time. And then he just didn't really, it just wasn't his thing anymore. The ball's 1 strike. And that is going to hit Austin Martin. And he will head on over to first base. So Martin gets hit by a pitch. And Keoshaw is going to come on up. Is that correct, Rising Rhino? Is that correct? Did they call interference? I think that they called interference. That wasn't a hit by pitch. That was interference. And he went on over to first base. So no balls, 1 strike. And Luke Keoshaw is in the box. Here's the 0-1 to Keoshaw. That's taken for a called strike. If I was a baseball fan in Colorado, I probably would be too. Dean, what's going on? Drop your link down below, my guy. Good to see you on here. It's what correct? I fell asleep. Wake up. You used to be a baseball fan, but then you just weren't into it anymore. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 on the way. Swinging a grounder. Hit over towards shortstop. The throw to second, there's 1. The throw to first. It's not in time. It's a 6-4 fielder's choice. That'll put runners over at the corners with 1 out. We're going to look at the replay here really quickly. Oh, he beat out the throw at second base. He beat out the throw over at second base. And so that is going to result in bases loaded. So now Ryan Jeffers is coming on up. I stand corrected. They didn't make the call over at second. I thought that he was out. Couldn't see the umpire, though, in the picture. So instead, it's bases loaded. No balls, 1 strike in the bottom of the first with nobody out. And the 0-1, that's going to get away from the catcher. The throw to the plate, it's not in time. It's going to get by the pitcher as well. And so it's a 1-0 lead. 2 runners in scoring position. And the Twins are able to strike first on the wild pitch thrown by Valdez. What a wonky start so far. We saw catcher's interference. We saw Keoshaw ground into a fielder's choice. But Martin beat out the throw at second. And now all of a sudden there's a wild pitch. And Minnesota's up 1-0. The pitch, and that is a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I followed the Mets in New York for years and hated the Yankees. Just don't enjoy baseball really anymore. That's what I thought. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 runners in scoring position. The 1-2 pitch, and that is in the dirt for ball 2. If the Mets win a World Series, though, would you care? There's DN. Good to see you on here, man. Big shout out to you. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A 1-0 Twins lead in the bottom of the first. The 2-2 pitch to Jeffers. That's outside for ball 3. Not a good start at all whatsoever in this game from Framber Valdez. 3 balls, 2 strikes in the bottom of the first. Valdez kicks, deals. The pitch is grounded over to third. This will bring the runner home. The throw to first is in time. It's 2-0 Minnesota. On the RBI ground out by Ryan Jeffers. Surprised that they got some runs early on. So 1 out and the runner at second. That's Martin. He still remains there. Caratini comes up and he takes a pitch that's inside at 93. So again, the Twins have a 2-0 lead. Buxton got on with a base hit. Martin got on with interference. Keyshaw grounded into a 6-4 grounded into a fielder's choice, but Martin was safe at second. And then Jeffers grounded out and got himself an RBI ground out. But before that, Buxton scored on a wild pitch. 2 balls, no strikes. Twins have a 2-0 advantage. The pitch on the way. That's taken for a called strike. It's a little bit high. Two balls, 1 strike. They just said that Atlanta starter Ronaldo Lopez reaches an agreement with MLB to reduce his suspension to 5 games, allowing him to make his next start at home against the Marlins, and that would be on Tuesday. Pitch is way inside and low, and Caratini is ahead in the count, 3-1. Bottom of the first, 2-0 Minnesota. Valdez comes set below the letters. And the pitch inside for ball 4. And another walk to put runners over at first and second base. So the Tigers are going to have a conversation with Framber to try to calm him down. Josh Bell is going to be coming on up to the plate. 17 pitches for Valdez, and he has already allowed 2 runs so far. Don't forget, chat, tomorrow we got ourselves a doubleheader. We got a game that'll occur at 12 o'clock. We are doing the Reds-Marlins game at 12:10, so make sure that you guys are on for that. And then also tomorrow night, we will be doing the Rockies versus the Padres at 9:40. The Sixers also play tomorrow night. We might be able to do that game as well. 1 out, bottom of the first. So we might have a triple header again tomorrow, depending on how things do go. No balls, 1 strike in the bottom of the first with 1 out, 2 runners on. No balls, 1 strike. And here's the 0-1, and that's going to be blooped out over to left center. That'll get down for a base hit for Josh Bell. Kearshaw's rounding third. Here's the throw to the plate. He is safe at home plate. Oh, boy. So Josh Bell gets an RBI single. It's a 3-0 lead for the Minnesota Twins. It was almost a bang-bang play. He just got his left hand in there. Wallner, and the pitch, swing and a miss. Wallner is the 7th man to bat in this first inning for Minnesota. He has a hit in 8 of his last 9 games. And the pitch, line drive, foul ball. Just towards the right side. Tanner Grisham's pro debut for Clearwater. He went 3 innings, gave up 1 hit, and he struck out 5. Wow. The ball's 2 strikes in the bottom of the first. 2 runners on, 1 out. And the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, and that is another base hit down the right field line. Another run will score for Minnesota at the very least. And it's now a 4-0 ball game here in the bottom of the first on an RBI double by Matt Wallner. Oh my gosh. They're just pouring it on. Bell does stop at third. I didn't think he was going to score. He did not score. And Royce Lewis is due up next. All these runs. Second double of the season, and Lewis looks at a called strike. It's on the inside corner at the knees. All 4 runs obviously have come here in the bottom of the first for the Minnesota Twins. Lewis on the bump. The 0-1, it's chopped foul. I haven't seen anybody warming up in the bullpen just yet for the Detroit Tigers. I thought that this was going to be a pitching duel, and I definitely stand corrected already. I was wrong. Incorrect. 0-2. That's going to bounce in the dirt for a ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes in the bottom of the first. Hopefully you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. 1-2 pitch, another base hit out to center field. Bell's going to score. Wallner is going to go score as well, and it's a 6-0 Minnesota lead. They are pouring it on in the bottom of the first. Unbelievable. What is going on out in Minnesota? A 6-run first inning, and yet there's still 1 out in the bottom of the first. The pitch is taken for a ball. The throw to second base. It's not in time to get Lewis. Tigers, are they going to challenge this to see if Lewis is safe? They will not. They will not challenge. The Reds about to cost me $1,000 off of a $10 bet I made today, says Devin. What's up, Devin? How you doing, man? Shout out to you. 1-0 is the count, and the pitch is grounded over to shortstop. And here's the throw to first. It's in plenty of time. The runner from second will head on over to third, and that's Royce Lewis. So the Twins have batted around against Framber Valdez in this bottom of the first inning. And Buxton is going to come on up for the second time in this inning alone. He singled to start off the game. And also scored a run as well on a wild pitch. The pitch to Buxton. Grounded over to short. Played on a hop. The throw to first in plenty of time. And the inning is finally over. The Minnesota Twins, though, they come away with 6 runs against Framber Valdez. And we go to the top of the second. 6-0 Minnesota. All right. Good stuff. Time is at 8:01 p.m. Eastern Time. It's good to see you guys on here. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And turn on the bell icons, too. We got 25 people tuning on in. Thank you all so much for being on here. Once again, my name is Jason Joseph, and this, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. Boy, oh boy, I enjoy watching your play-by-plays, JJ. I got into baseball a year ago. Well, I enjoy having you on here, too, my friend. I really do. And I'm very humbled, and I am just truly grateful that, you've been tuning on in. It's so good to see you on here, man. I know that you found the channel a couple of days ago, but I'm really happy to have you on. Oh, man. Dirty Rob sent me. Dirty Rob? Oh, man. Yeah. Did you listen to his press conference today? Rob Thompson? Yeah. I'm sure that it was a lot of fun. All right, so, tomorrow's baseball schedule, we got Reds and Marlins at 12:10. Okay, we got Athletics and Yankees at 1:35. Tigers versus Twins at 1:40. And tomorrow night, it'll be Diamondbacks Mets at 7:10. White Sox Royals at 7:40. And then Rockies and Padres at 9:40 p.m. Eastern Time. Mitch is here. What's going on, Mitch? How you doing, man? Shout out to you. Drop your link down below, my guy. It's always good to see you on here. It's a 6-0 Minnesota lead as we go to the top of the second in our third game of today. This is our third game that we've done. Tomorrow we got a couple of more games. We might be able to do 3, depending on how it goes. Devin says, I just subscribed. Let's go. It's never too late, my friend. Thank you so much. We are now 9 subscribers away. Another nooner. Freaking awesome. I know. It's great. Kerry Carpenter is up, and the count is 0-1. Carpenter in the box. The 0-1 pitch is a curveball, and it misses a little bit outside. Friday, we got a doubleheader. We got Pirates Cubs at 2:20, and then we got Diamondbacks Phillies at 6:40. That's the game plan for now. And then Saturday, it'll be Phillies Diamondbacks at 1:05. And then we got later on in the night, we'll probably do, actually, I haven't even decided yet, to be announced with what's going to happen on Saturday. But we're definitely obviously doing the Phillies game. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Top of the second. And the pitch. That's a changeup. And it misses down for ball 3. How's everybody's day going so far? 3-2 pitch. Just inside for ball 4. And so a leadoff walk to start off the top of the second inning for the Detroit Tigers. Let's go. Nice. Riley Green is going to step on up. There is Mitch Kofsky's link. You can go follow him. He covers wrestling. He covers the Sixers. He does March Madness. He does a lot of stuff. And he also does the Eagles, too. The pitch. That's taken down and in for a ball. That's to Riley Green. Riley just batting 190. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. And that is just outside, not by much. 2 balls and no strikes. Who's your favorite pitcher, chat? Your favorite pitcher that you've ever watched? 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch is a called strike. It's a 4-seamer. It's at 88 miles per hour. And so the count is 2-1. Five seconds left on the pitch clock. The 2-1 offering just misses outside for ball 3. That was a changeup. This was a game I thought the Tigers would win fairly easily. I'm glad I didn't bet it, says Tom. Yeah. I mean, obviously still plenty of time, but yeah, easily is the key word. 3-1, it's popped up out over towards shallow center field. Buxton gets underneath it and will make the catch for the first out. So Riley pops out over to straightaway center. And there's one gone in the top of the second. Dylan Dingler is up. Batting .207 with 2 homers, 3 extra base hits, and 7 RBI as well. Bailey Ober with 22 pitches. The pitch, ground ball, diving stop by the third baseman, but he can't get up, and that's going to be an infield single, and that'll put runners over at first and second base for the Tigers. There's something brewing in the kitchen. Lewis tried to get up, and then he fumbled the baseball, and that's just an infield single. Both the shortstop and the third baseman went diving for that ball. Charge! Sir Anthony is a pitcher I like to watch. He seems so tall, Sir Anthony Dominguez. I miss Sir Anthony. I miss 2022 Sir Anthony Dominguez. That guy was fun. He really was, and I'm not even joking. The ball is 1 strike. Matt Vierling in the box. 0-1 pitch to Vierling, and he taps it foul towards the left side. Maddox, Smoltz, and Glavin were pretty awesome to watch growing up. Yeah, that's a pretty good trio. Yeah, I'd say so. That's a very good trio. That's cool. My favorite pitcher, I really liked Cliff Lee. 0-2 pitch, foul ball. I was a big Cliff Lee fan when he was with the Indians at the time. I thought that him and CeCe Sabathia were so good. And they were 2 of my favorite pitchers to watch. I loved Roy Halladay. How could you not be a fan of Roy? I liked Cole Hamels. Cole's changeup, of course, was disgusting in a good way. But Cliff Lee was my guy. And King Felix. Oh, gosh. 0-2 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards left center field. Buxton says he has it. He'll make the grab. 2 away. King Felix. Man. He needs to be a Hall of Famer. I got to see Dennis Eckersley when he was with the Cardinals. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. There's a guy that could rock the stash. 2 outs, top of the second. And here's the pitch. That misses outside for a ball. Lincecum, I saw Levon Hernandez hit a home run. That was pretty sweet. That is really cool, too. Shout out to Levon Hernandez. I enjoyed watching him pitch, too. But I saw him more so towards like the later part of his career. I didn't really get to see dominant Levon, you know. 1-0. It's taken for ball 2. Same thing with like Pudge Rodriguez. I never got to see dominant Pudge Rodriguez, but I have a lot of respect for him. The pitch. It's in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. In the top of the second, the Twins have a 6-0 lead with 2 runners on. Ober comes set and delivers. Swing and a miss. And chat, please correct me if I'm wrong. If it's not Ober, is it Ober? I'm like 90% sure it's Bailey Ober. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. And that is sliced foul. Now with the DH besides Ohtani, that won't happen anymore. Well, we did see in one of the Phillies games when they played against the Royals a couple of years ago that they were forced to have the pitcher, the Royals that is, because they were out of bench players. They had to pinch hit the pitcher. One of their pitchers, I forget who it was. I'm sure I could look it up. The 2-2 is popped up out over towards the right side, and the catch is going to be made for out number 3. But I understand like what you're saying, though. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. It's a 6-0 Minnesota lead. Tigers strand 2 base runners. And that's that. So who was that, McKinstry, who popped up? Yeah, McKinstry popped up and ended the inning. So, yeah. Who was that, though? Royals pinch hits pitcher versus Phillies. Who was that? It wasn't Zach Greinke. Oh, yeah, it was Zach Greinke. That's correct. It was Zach Greinke in an August 2023 game, and this was when Trey Turner had the standing ovation from Jack Fritz and all that sort of stuff. I remember exactly when it was. Yes, Zach Greinke against the Phillies. While Greinke was denied a chance to hit in that instance, he is famously known for his prowess at the plate. Wait, hold up. No, it wasn't Zach. It was, oh, man, where was it? Kansas City Royals pinch hit for starting pitcher. No, that's not right. It was, oh, man. The Royals pinch hit for Zach Greinke. That's what it was. Wait. The Royals pinch hit for Zach Greinke, robbing him a chance to hit. Greinke, by the way, has 2 career homers against the Phillies. One of them was Cliff Lee, and the other one was David Buchanan. That was 2 years ago, though. That was 2 years ago. They pinched hit, and I forget why. I forget what the rule was. It was about pinch hitting for the DH, or I don't remember. It was something along those lines where he had to pinch hit, or he was going to pinch hit because the DH got injured or something like that. No balls, 1 strike. There was some sort of weird scenario. Ober sounds good to me. Pedro Martinez. Kurt Schilling, Mike Mussina, Roger Clement, and Greg Maddux. 1 ball, 1 strike as we're in the bottom of the second. It was Zach Greinke, though. I do remember that was the scenario. 2 balls, 1 strike in the bottom of the second. Valdez did not have a good first inning. He's looking to try to settle down here. The 2-1 is grounded over to third. The throw over to first is in time, and there's out number 1 in the bottom of the second. Good evening, JJ. What's going on? How we doing, Justin? That's what's cool about the game of baseball. It occasionally manifests into some wild scenarios. Yeah, there was some really weird scenario. But then they took the bat out of his hand. Yeah, whatever. It's going to bug me, but I got to let it go. Luke Keoshaw is up. I'm not going to win. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch, and that's a foul ball over towards the right side. What's up, Justin? Jorge, what's going on, Jorge? How you doing, my friend? Jorge Maldonado Paulino. Forgot to shout you out, man. Yeah, Pedro was great. Kurt Schilling, Mike Mussina, Roger Clemens, not Roberto Clemente. 2-1 pitch, grounded over to third, picked up by the third baseman, and the throw to first is in time, and Greg Maddux. Gunman's back. He says, sorry about my spelling. No, you're totally fine. You're 1,000% okay. What's up, Gunman? How you doing, my friend? Good to see everybody back on here. Bottom of the second, 2 gone. How do we get here, JJ? I'll catch everybody up in just a few seconds as Ryan Jeffers is up and he looks at the curveball that's in the zone for strike 1. So 6 runs manufactured by the Minnesota Twins, and all of them came in the bottom of the first. 0-1 on the way. Line drive, base hit, and Jeffers is going to get on with a single out over to Kerry Carpenter's way. All right, so Valdez ended up giving up a wild pitch in the first inning, which allowed Byron Buxton to score. After that happened, Ryan Jeffers grounded out into, he had an RBI ground out to make it 2-0. Josh Belden had an RBI single. Matt Wallner had an RBI double. And Royce Lewis had a 2-run single, all in the bottom of the first against Framber Valdez. They batted around him. No balls, 1 strike. This is Victor Caratini who's up. And he looks at a strike on the first pitch. Again, sorry about the 3D being a little bit delayed. Nothing much I can do about that. I know that that's bothersome for some of you guys. 0-1 pitch. It's called strike 2. Hit the outside corner at the knees. 0-2 delivery. And it's taken in the dirt for a ball. Jorge says, I'm very well, thank you. Thank you so much for being on here, man. We go live for Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball, Eagles football, but we also do other Major League Baseball games as well. We're on our way to 10,000 subscribers. We're grinding, baby. 608 more till we get to 10K. Let's go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. The 2-2 pitch. Foul ball over towards the left side. Joseph is here. What's up, Joseph? Joseph, I don't think you're happy about this 6-0 game. Or you seem a little bit surprised, I should actually say. My bad to make a judgment. But you do seem surprised. What's up, Joseph? 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. It's chopped over towards the right side. Second baseman picks it up, fires it over to first, and the inning is over. We're going to go to the third inning. 6-0 Minnesota against Detroit. Let's take a look at some out-of-town scores. We'll do that next. Okay, so the Cubs, they lead at 6-1 against the Tampa Bay Rays. That game is going to the bottom of the 6th. The Marlins are up 6-4 against the Cincinnati Reds. That game is currently in the top of the 5th inning as we speak. The Yankees and the Athletics, they are tied 2-2 in the bottom of the 4th. And the Twins have a 6-0 lead going on into the 3rd inning against the Tigers. The Padres are up. The Padres actually won today 8-2 against the Pirates. We called that game earlier. The Guardians won 10-2, and they ended up winning against the Kansas City Royals. Red Sox, they shut out the Brewers today 5-0. Sonny Gray got the win. He's 2-0 on the season. And then the Orioles, they won 5-3 against the Chicago White Sox. And that was out in Chicago. The Rangers, they shut out the Seattle Mariners 3-0. Blue Jays did hang on and beat the Dodgers. They lost the series, but they did win the final game by a score of 4-3. Rogers got the win. Kasperius got the loss. Hoffman got his second save. Rockies also won 9-1 against the Astros. The Giants shut out the Phillies 5-0. Cardinals beat the Nationals 6-1. The Braves won against the Angels by a score of 8-2, and they took the series against L.A., and the Diamondbacks won 7-2 against the New York Mets. So the Mets are 7-5 on the season. The Braves are 8-5. And that's what's going on throughout all of baseball. In the NBA, as we take a look at the scores over there really quickly, Hawks are up 67-60 against the Cavs at halftime. Magic, they're up by 10 at the half as well against the Timberwolves, 63-53. And then you got the Bucks down by 18 points to the Detroit Pistons at the half as well, 75-57. 1 ball, no strikes. As we start off the top of the 3rd, Javier Baez in the box. And the pitch, swing and a miss. The Grizzlies play the Nuggets at 9 o'clock. The Trailblazers are out in San Antonio. That game is at 9:30. Then you got Thunder and Clippers at 10, and Mavericks and Suns at 10 o'clock as well. 1 ball, 1 strike to Javier Baez. And the pitch, foul ball. And it goes on out of play. And finally in the NHL, Buffalo and New York, the Rangers, they're tied 2-2. That's in the second period. 1-2 pitch. And that's lined over to short. Lee's there to make the catch. And there's out number 1 here in the top of the third. Baez is retired. And we go to the top of the order. The Capitals also have a 1-0 lead as they go to the second period. And the Edmonton Oilers play against the San Jose Sharks at 10 o'clock p.m. This game is over by the second inning. No balls, 1 strike. 1 out, top of the third. And we have time called by Colt Keith. You think Detroit comes back, JJ? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Oh, JJ, you're bugging. Don't say I told you so. 1 ball, 1 strike. Once it happens, don't say I told you so. 1-2 is the count with a 1 out in the top of the third. Ober comes set and fires. And it's down and in for ball 2. So, JJ, if we were able to make the tailgate happen at some point, what should we bring? I don't think you're a beer guy, but I could be wrong. Oh, trust me, we'll let you know all the details. Definitely, we'll definitely bring beer. It's not a tailgate without beer. Of course. Of course. You can bring beer. That's totally fine. But I will have more details once I find out more info about it, which should be after I come back. So like that, more so towards the end of April, we'll have a date, and I can talk about everything. The pitch, swing and a miss, and there's out number 2. Like I said, you'll get at least a month notice of when we're gonna do it, but we'll definitely give out more details once we come back. But no, definitely beer. There has to be beer at a tailgate. Are you kidding me? Of course. But yeah, you guys can bring beer. If you guys want to bring beer, you can. 9 innings is a marathon, not a sprint. A lot of times, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. It's true. That is true. McGonigal is up to bat. But yeah, you can bring beer. I'm sure that we'll probably bring beer too. 2-0. And that is taken outside for ball 3. Justin says, haha, sounds good. I'm excited, man. I really am. Can't wait to meet you guys. I wanted to do it last year. I couldn't do it last year, but I think that the timing is right, doing it this year. Especially with even just the more amount of work that we've done. 3-1, swing and a miss. Oh, but JJ said the game was over in the second. It ain't over. 3-2 pitch. Chop foul. Over towards the right side. I have a very weird mocking voice. Ober comes set and deals. McGonigal will slice this one out over to shallow left field. And a diving catch made out in left. Oh, what a play that was. That ball just died out in left field. And I don't know how the heck the left fielder, Martin, was able to catch that, but he caught it, he dove, he rolled over, and was able to hang on and make the nice catch for out number 3. That was an awesome play. And we are going to go to the bottom of the third, 6-0, Minnesota. McGonigal is a Rookie of the Year candidate this time. Yeah, he is. I have very high praise for him. I think that he's going to definitely tear it up throughout his career, and I am very excited. I'm trying to think, like, there have been players that I've been wrong about. There have been players that I've been correct about. The one player that I was 1,000% correct about was Juan Soto. I knew that he was going to have a big career. I thought Victor Robles was going to have a big career as well with the Nationals. And so far, I've been proven wrong with that. I know that injuries have been a problem with him. And it just seems like that he just finds a way to get himself hurt. But he's not the explosive guy, of course, that Juan Soto is. It's just unbelievable to me that the Washington Nationals in that 2019 year had Juan Soto. They had, Gio Gonzalez, Steven Strasburg, Patrick Corbin, Max Scherzer, and who am I missing? Scherzer, Strasburg, Corbin, missing somebody else. I can't necessarily remember. Anthony Rendon. They had a really weird team. Howie Kendrick. And Juan Soto was a rookie. And Victor Robles was a rookie that year. It's insane to me. It really is. Bullpen collapses happen all the time. That World Series was crazy. It really was. Here's Josh Bell. Swing and a miss. Count is 0-1. It was a curveball. Everybody waved goodbye as the players go back underground. One ball, one strike. The pitch. That's in there for strike 2. So 1-2 is the count. Valdez comes set and deals. And the pitch is down for ball 2. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch on the way, strike 3. And Valdez gets a strikeout. And there's one away in the bottom of the third. Excellent pitch thrown there for the first out of the third inning. Pitch is grounded over towards the right side. Second baseman picks it up, throws it over to first. And there's out number 2 in the bottom of the third inning. R.I.P. Davey Lobster. We talked about it today. Crazy. Really crazy. I was just talking about him the other day, too. I was. I did not know he had Parkinson's. I remember he had prostate cancer. That was back in 2008. The pitch, chopper, hit over towards the shortstop. The throw to first in plenty of time. We're going to go to the 4th inning. It is a 6-0 lead for the Minnesota Twins. Beautiful. Great stuff. Yankees and A's are tied 2-2. That game is in the top of the fifth. 1 out and 2 base runners on for them, for the Athletics. Justin says, yeah, I wasn't aware of that either. Yeah, it's wild to me. Sports to me is such an interesting form of entertainment. I feel like I've learned a lot through sport, and I've applied it all throughout my life, just learning about the concept of sports. And the crazy part to me about this whole thing is when, you think about these guys as just players, but sometimes it's really hard to separate the human being side of it to the player when you're a fan. Obviously, when you know the person, then you have more of a human relationship with them, and then you sort of think about the human element of things. But my point is like, once they're gone, it's like reality sets on in, and it's like, dang, like they're gone. Like they played, and I cheered for them, when they were a player, or like when they were a coach. It's just funny how things just go like that. I don't really know if that makes sense, but yeah. Today there have been so many crazy games. Yeah, there have been a lot of wild games today. I did not expect that Padres-Pirates game to go the way that it did. I mean, there was like no score. Okay, what is going on with this view here? We're just going to keep it like this. One pitch. That's going to be grounded over towards the middle, and that'll be picked up by the second baseman. The throw to first is in plenty of time. And there's out number 1 in the top of the fourth. We're just going to keep it on the batter view, because why the heck not? One gone, top of the fourth. Carpenter comes up, and he looks to the pitch that's in there for a strike. It's a sweeper. So no balls, 1 strike in the top of the fourth with 1 away. Here's the 0-1, and that misses up high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike in the top of the fourth. The pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards medium depth left field. And there to make the grab is the left fielder Martin for out number 2. So 2 gone in the top of the fourth. 6-0 Minnesota. The pitch. That's a pie for a ball. Marlins and Reds have been a very good game so far, it seems. 1-0 pitch. It's a pie for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, as we are in the top of the fourth with 2 gone. The pitch. Changeup is going to be in there for a called strike. I'm telling you, I mean, I don't know if it's going to, I don't know if it's or when it's going to happen, but this 3D thing really is such a game changer. The 2-1 is fouled away. If the other sports can figure this out, figure out how to do like a 3D model of the game, that would be crazy. Like, imagine watching basketball in 3D. Or imagine watching soccer in 3D or tennis. Like, shout out to Joe because he did a really good job with this. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I reached out to him. He didn't reach back out to me. I don't think he got my message, but I made sure to thank him. 2-2, and that's grounded foul over towards the right side. Freddie Freeman was dealing with his son's illness. Yeah, you're right. Doesn't matter how many millions one may have. Family and health is a great equalizer. I agree with you, man. The pitch. There's strike 3, and the inning is over. A swing and a miss, and the inning is done. We will head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Still a 6-0 ball game. And the Twins are going to come back on up once again to the plate. But you're 1,000% correct, man. You really are. Is the sound off? Nope, the sound's working. It's just you. It's just you, Tom. But it's so true. It really is. Man, we're going to sleep well tonight. This might be like one of our first triple headers that we've done in a while. But it's been a long, productive day. And I'm very proud. I just love being on here. I love spending time with you guys. And I just enjoy this, you know. Shohei Ohtani is the first Dodgers pitcher to start a season with consecutive outings of 6+ innings and no earned runs since Kenta Maeda did it in 2016. The only Dodger to begin a season with 3 or more consecutive outings since earned run official was in the National League in 1912. Fernando Valenzuela did it 4 times, and that was back in 1985. That's all from Sarah Langs, too. She is unbelievable. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of the 4th. And the 1-0. Swinging a fly ball hit out over towards shallow right field. That's going to be caught for out number 1. Put your new All-Star hat on. Unfortunately, I left it in the other room. The dog's sound asleep. I'm dog sitting. I don't want to wake the dog up. But I did. But look, I still got my rally towel here. Still got my rally towel. My pennant's also in the other room, too. But shout out to Mark again. We gave him like 5 different shout outs, even on this stream. So sick. If you guys do want to send stuff to my P.O. box, even if it's just a letter, I love looking at letters. You guys have no idea. It literally makes my day. I'm a classy person. I like old-fashioned stuff, and just a handwritten letter is even good to me. There's the P.O. box link. You guys can definitely check it out. It's looking good, JJ. Mark, I sent you an email, man. I appreciate you. Bottom of the 4th, 1 away. We got a runner over at first. And the pitch, it's grounded over towards the right side. Second baseman has it, throws it over to first. It's in time. Wouldn't have been able to get the runner out over at second. So 2 gone in the bottom of the 4th with a runner over at second. Do I have my pen at arm's length? The pen is here. It is here. There we go. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. And the pitch, line drive, and there's another base hit. And that's going to go out to center. And the Twins are going to get another run. Luke Kearshaw drives in his second run of the game. And makes it a 7-0 Minnesota lead. That was a good one. So now it's Jeffers who's up to bat. You can hear me now. Wasn't that the Sprint commercials? Like, Paul, could you hear me now? 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. We got a runner over at first. I can't believe Valdez is still pitching. At the same time, I can't believe that he's still pitching. One ball, no strikes to Ryan Jeffers. Here's the pitch. It's in there for a strike. We are 7 subscribers away from getting to 9,400 subs. Can we get there tonight? If not, maybe tomorrow. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. It's a change up. It's down for a ball 2. Tigers have been absolutely silenced so far in this game. Runner goes to 1 pitch, swing and a miss. Here's the throw to second. It is not in time. Very good jump there by Kearshaw. So he was able to dive in there head first. And he is in scoring position right now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the batter. But yeah, you're right about Freddie Freeman. It's like, you know, life. Or you think about DeMar Hamlin. 2-2. That's down and in for ball 3. So the count is full. It's crazy. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch on the way, and that misses down and in for ball 4. And so 2 base runners in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Minnesota Twins. And they have 2 men on with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Jeffers is aboard for the 2nd time today. And it's Victor Caratini who walked and also scored a run. Facing Valdez for the 3rd time. And Caratini is going to float this one over towards the right side. Second baseman has it on a bounce. Throws it over to first. And the inning is over. Time to go to the 5th inning. It is a 7-0 Twins lead. As we go to the top of the 5th. We'll take a very quick step off. Don't go anywhere. Just need to stretch really quickly, and I will be right back. All right. I knew that I would stop making that mistake. All right. I know that we get home on Friday, but gosh, we got to find a way to figure that out. Tom says I can hear you. There we go. We did it. Okay. Top of the fifth, 1 out. We got a runner over at second. The runner got on with an error over at short. The pitch, and that's going to be popped up and hit out over towards shallow left field. Shante, what's going on, Shante? And that's out number 2. It's like a banana peel for me. I keep thinking I'm not going to make the same mistake, and then I come back on and I continue to make the same damn mistake. That's okay. It's kind of funny. I laugh it off. Sometimes you just have to laugh at yourself. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Javier Baez is up. And Baez swings and misses at the first pitch. It's funny, I should just curse every time I'm muted. Well, you could still read my lips, technically. What does JJ really think about his chat? No, I'm kidding. The pitch. That's a pie for a ball. There might be something wacky on your end. No, it's because it's a technical thing. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, top of the fifth. And the pitch is lined foul. So on OBS, that's what I use to stream. I'm not home, so I'm using my laptop, and I connected my microphone, but I don't have it on audio input. I have it on mic / aux. So every time that I leave, I don't want people to hear like me breathing or all that sort of stuff. So I just mute myself on the audio mixer, but I keep forgetting to turn it back on when I change my scenes. The pitch is grounded over to short. The throw to first is in time. JJ will be timed out soon. It's all because of the peanut butter, man. You ever see that video, like during the pandemic, when the teachers had to teach remotely, and there was a kid that just kept like timing, and somebody took a video, and the teacher was like, "Don't press that button," and the kid starts giggling, and he just types her out. It's sad, but you know, you kind of have to laugh at times when that stuff happens. I don't know why. It just made me think about that, but it did. All right. Well, we're going to the bottom of the fifth inning. It's still a 7-0 Minnesota lead against the Detroit Tigers. That's hilarious to me. Waiting for that troll. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking that too. Going to press the button soon. Don't push the button. Or in Nemo, they say he touched the butt. Waiting for that troll to reemerge. Thank God he's muted. Oh, man. That was beautiful. I'm such a savage. There was somebody the other night that was like, the music is horrible. And then, like, when Alec Bohm had the RBI double, I don't know if you saw, but I said more music in the chat. And then I played the Zombie Nation song. No balls, 1 strike. That was in the first game when they actually scored runs against the Giants. if you remember that. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the bottom of the 5th. It's a 7-0 Twins lead against the Detroit Tigers. There's 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-1 delivery is taken low for ball 2. That was a curveball. Valdez signed a 3-year, $115 million deal back in February. I think he has an opt-out, though. 2-1 pitch. Line drive, leaping catch made by the second baseman for out number 1 in the bottom of the 5th. The one thing that I am going to start to do when I do come back from my break is I am going to start to do some Q&As. I think that before we go live for a Phillies game on Friday, we'll have like a Friday afternoon about anything. It could be just about sports. It could be about broadcasting. It could be about whatever it is. Stories. We'll do some Q&As. So that'll be cool. No balls, 1 strike, and that's to Matt Wallner. Here's the 0-1. And misses outside for a ball. It's cool to see Grady Sizemore still in the game. 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's another person off that Cleveland Indians team that I enjoyed watching. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Twins put up 6 runs in the bottom of the 1st. And they have scored 7 in total. 1-2 delivery. That misses down for ball 2. That's funny. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. He went around. There's out number 2. Cha-ching. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. What other streamers or other YouTubers do you guys watch? It could still be in the sports genre. Or it could also just be in the non-sports drama. Non-sports genre. Yeah. The ball is 2 strikes. Royce Lewis is up to bat. O2 pitch, line drive, base it out to left field, and that will result in a 2-out single here in the bottom of the 5th inning for Minnesota. 7 hits for the Twins. Just 1 for Detroit. Skizzle. Let me look him up. Gamer? Oh, Skizzle. Okay, I know Skizzle. Yeah, okay, I know Skizzle. Huh. Cool. The ball is 1 strike. The 0-1 popped up, hit out over towards the right side. Second baseman has it, and we are going to go to the top of the 6th inning. It's a 7-0 lead for the Minnesota Twins. Detroit just has 1 hit. Great news and alternative content. Yeah, I've heard of him. I've heard of Skizzle. I'll have to check out more of his content. Covers UFO sightings, alien videos, creepy TikToks, scary videos. Huh. That's cool. I thought Grady was a good presence on the Phillies during this short stint. When was he with the Phillies, Grady? 2010, 2011, right? I barely remember Grady Sizemore. I remember he was on the Phillies, but I forget when it was. When was he on the Phillies? He returned in 2014 with the Red Sox and played with the Phillies from 14 to 15. That's correct. My mind blanks out, though, on that 2014-15 season. I remember, when Rhys Hoskins was called up. I do remember that. They had him out in left field because it was Carlos Santana was over at first base or something. They were they had Michael Saunders, thinking that Michael Saunders would hit another 30 home runs. And Matt Klentak and Andy McPhail were in charge. Oh my gosh, now I remember those years. Oh, great. Maybe there's a reason why I wanted to forget about that. Oh gosh. They had Saunders, they had Ty Wigington. Ugh. Odubel Herrera. Oh gosh. What a crew. I complain about this team. Thank God we don't have that team. That was Gabe Kapler. Gabe Kapler Radio Wars with Angelo Cataldi. Oh my gosh. NW Sports Fanatic. Yep. I know Braves country. They're good. 1 ball, 1 strike as we are in the top of the 6th inning. 7-0 Minnesota. Oh my gosh, those Phillies years. The pitch, there's a fly ball hit out over to right field. That's going to bounce off the top of the wall. The throw to second base is not in time. And that is a leadoff double here to start off the top of the 6th. I believe that's their first extra base hit that they've had in quite some time. BW is really good too. There's so many players mentioned during the doldrum years that I'm like, oh yeah, forgot about that guy. And then you're like, I wonder why I forgot about that player. Charge! Top of the 6th, McGonigal is up to bat. And the pitch is inside for a ball. Every time I see McGonigal's name, I think about Professor McGonagall from Harry Potter. Yep, BW's good. That's my guy. Shout out to BW. 1-0. Foul ball. We are 6 subscribers away from 9,400 subscribers. Let's go. Kevin McGonigal 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. But yeah, those Phillies teams, oh, those were terrible. 1-1 pitch. McGonigal will pop it up out over towards left center field. Buxton says he has it, and he will make the catch in the alleyway for out number 1. Called off Martin. Gene is here. What's up, Gene? What's going on, DJ Gene? One out, top of the 6th. We got a runner over at second. I'm sure we all remember downtown Dominic Brown. He had an epic couple of weeks, never to be seen again. Yeah, he was, I saw something about him on Instagram. What's he now, like a hitting coach? Or like some type of a coach? DJ Gene. DJ, did you find out about us through World Baseball Classic? Is that when you met me? 1 ball, no strikes. I know that's how Justin met me. I just like to know these things because I think it's like really important for creators to remember like how they meet certain people or like which streams they were, because to me, like, that's what makes a friendship, One ball, one strike. Torres is in the box, and the pitch is taken for strike 2. It was a changeup. Yeah, Dominic Brown. I saw him on the socials. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 6th, 7-0 Minnesota. I was referred here by Dr. Delay or Jaguar Gator 9. Ah, that's right. It probably was Delay. Maybe Football Nation. I don't think it was Football Nation because I don't think he knows who I am. 1-2 pitch. Foul ball over towards the right side. He does a good amount of work, though. That guy's a grinder. Yes, sir. Before even knowing you were a Philly fan, quit the stream, and that was just a bonus. That's right. 1-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit out to right field. The runner from second is going to stop on over at third base, and that is going to put runners on at the corners for the Detroit Tigers. Just past the dive of the second baseman. That's a good swing. Kerry Carpenter is now due on up. Kerry is 0 for 1. Bailey is 90 pitches. Ober comes set at the belt and delivers, and the pitch is outside for a ball. He's been pitching really well today. I have to give credit where credit is due. He's been dominating that zone. He's done a really good job. One ball, no strikes. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 1-0 pitch. It's grounded back up the middle for a base hit. And another run will score. This will actually be the first run for Detroit. And that'll put runners at the corners, and RBI single by Kerry Carpenter. Let's go. You bought a Dominic Brown bobblehead? When? When did you do that? Runners at the corners. Riley Green is up. The Tigers are down by 6, and we have a timeout on the mound. We got some action. We got some action going on in this game, folks. We do. We got some action going on. 1 out, top of the 6th. Runners at the corners. It's a 7-1 Minnesota lead. Up to bat is Riley Green. We are 6 subscribers away from getting to the 9,400 marker. 1 out. And here's the pitch. And that is outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes to Riley Green. Where are my Tigers fans at, huh? Where are my Tigers fans at? Charge! 1-0 pitch, and that's down for ball 2. Everybody's like, well, this game is over. Tigers are down by 6. They're down by 7. They got runners over at the corners now. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 pitch, just misses outside for ball 3. But I get it, though. When your team is getting crushed, who wants to tune on in? We're hiding in disgrace currently. I guess so. 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0 pitch, and that is a little bit high, but it's called a strike. And they're not going to challenge it. I'm shocked. Riley did not want to tap his hat there, tap his helmet. 3-1 is the count. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. 96 pitches for Ober. And the 3-1 is popped up. Hit out over towards shallow left center. Buxton will make the catch. And staying right where he is, as the throw back to third is not in time, is the runner at third, and that is Dingler. Torres actually stayed on over at third base. That was not deep enough. I can't believe he didn't tap his helmet there. I really can't. Could have been bases loaded. I don't know what Glaber was doing off the bag like that. Now Dingler is up. And Dillon takes a called strike on the upper tier of the zone. How about Darren Ruff? How about Cameron Rupp? Also highly touted. These are guys I placed my hopes on. I agree with that. 0-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit up the middle again. Torres will jog on home. It's a 5-run deficit now. That'll cut the lead 7-2 in the top of the 6th. And it looks like Derek Shelton is going to say goodbye to Bailey Ober. Everybody wave goodbye to Bailey. So we got 2 runners on with 2 outs and a pitch and change, and Topa is going to come on in. As Matt Vierling comes on up. St. Michael. We're hiding in disgrace. Oh, yeah. Boy, oh boy. What's going on with that Reds-Marlins game? It's going to the bottom of the 8th. Oh, yeah. 7-4 Miami. Jacob Marcy's going to be due up for them. The Marlins... surprised that we haven't even played them yet. When's the first time that we play the Marlins? I kind of want to know. When do we play the Marlins? The Marlins, the first time that we played them, May 1st. Huh. We got a 4-game series against the Marlins. We got a Friday through Monday series. Usually you don't see that anymore. Huh. That's interesting. We don't usually see that anymore, but they're doing it Friday to Monday. I kind of like that. Bring that back. I like that a lot. I forget what year it was, but the Phillies were in first place for a long stretch of the season behind Kapler, but somehow it wasn't exciting. We knew it was a farce. Was that 2019? Was that 2019? Something like that. Yeah, that must have been the year that Bryce Harper came here. Because everybody forgets this, but Bryce Harper was a part of the Gabe Kapler era. I mean, that was, that was like, they had a whole documentary about it on NBC Sports Philly. How they landed Bryce Harper. That's just so funny to me looking back at it, because they play that all the time during rain delays, and it would just make me laugh, because obviously he wanted to come here because because of the money. You know, other things factored into it, yeah, but the money is what really talks. 1 ball, no strikes. This is Meadows who's up to bat, and the 1-0 is taken inside for ball 2. That's right, yeah. Yeah, the walk-off grand slam against the Cubs, that was a part of the Gabe Kapler era. Oh, man. The 2-0 pitch. That's a foul ball. Kapler, yep. He wanted to break out the curveball machine, and Harper literally laughed talking about it. And then you had the whole thing about Bamboo Brad Miller, who had like 3 homers in a game. And then that whole thing happened with the bamboo. 2 balls, 1 strike. What was the story about Bamboo Brad? The pitch, it's lined off the glove of the shortstop. Here's the throw over to first. It's not in time. Bases are loaded here in the top of the 6th inning with 2 outs. And the Tigers have something cooking. The tying run is on deck for Detroit. Bamboo plants to the clubhouse. That's correct. It was supposed to boost team morale during their losing streaks. The pitch, and that's a foul ball over towards the right side by Zach McKinstry. McKinstry is 0 for 2 with a foul out and a fly out today. Bamboo Brad. And then we had Jay Bruce. Gosh, no balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, 5, foul ball. The Tigers were down 7-0. It's a 7-2 ball game with the bases loaded for Detroit in the top of the 6th. That's right. Yep. 0-2 pitch. Down and in for a ball. That was a sweeper. Bamboo Brad. Good morning. What's going on, BW? 1-2 pitch. Down for ball 2. I completely forgot we had Jay Bruce. How could you forget about the legend? The legendary Bruce Almighty. That's right. Yeah, no, Jay Bruce was on our team. I love Jay Bruce being here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch, just a bit outside for ball 3. Folks, if you guys love BW, you should go subscribe to BW. But also, if you love listening to the Orioles games, you should go subscribe to BW because that's what he does. 3-2 pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out over towards left center field. On the run to make the grab is Martin, and the inning is over. All right, we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Tigers do strike and get 2 runs back, but they're still down by 5. It's a 7-2 game. Eagles, when Wentz was out, and the locker room made a shrine to Nick Foles. You know what, man? Nick Foles deserves that, though. I mean, he won a Super Bowl. He deserves a statue. He deserves a shrine. He really does. He really, Shantae's still here. What's going on, Shantae? Hey, BW, is your internet working fine? No, Shantae, my internet stinks. Screw the internet. Am I right? But also don't screw the internet because I can't stream if there is no internet. So I take back what I said. Don't screw the internet. You guys remember Riley Cooper? Sam Bradford? I went to a bowling event one time at the, there was a bowling event, and Michael Vick was there with his bodyguard, and we had Jeremiah Trotter was there, Trent Cole was there, Deshaun Jackson was there. They had, like, all the Eagles players at the time. It was, like, the 08 Eagles, I want to say, 08, 09. When Vick was there, I know Michael Vick was there with his bodyguard. That was crazy. His bodyguard was even taller than he was. Sammy Sleeves. Yes, sir. Nick Foles is awesome. Very humble and a great guy, and great the Super Bowl win. Yeah. That first one will always be special. Always. It'll always be special. The city of Philadelphia, I mean, he does not have to ever buy another drink whenever he comes here. Nick Foles is literally the definition of a legend. Is the epitome of a legend in Philadelphia sports. 1 ball, no strikes as we are in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-0. The changeup is in there for a strike. Imagine if Grossi, at the time, actually had scripted during that Super Bowl. I've always wondered, what would that have looked like? 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit down the left field line by Byron Buxton. He's going to fly on over to second base, and he will get in there with a stand-up double for the Twins. And he is in scoring position just like that. Nice swing by Byron Buxton. Just got it down that left field line. Marlins and the Reds are now in the top of the 9th. We still got plenty of time left to go. I'm not saying it was scripted. I'm saying that it played out. No, absolutely. No, I hear what you're saying. I'm just thinking to myself, imagine if Grossi, at the time, was doing scripted. That's what I'm saying. But no, you're definitely right. It was a movie. That whole Super Bowl run was a movie. That will forever be, I believe that is the greatest run ever in Philadelphia sports history. Playoffs wise. One of the greatest. 1 ball, 1 strike. The sinker is taken for ball 2. Philly. Philly. 2-2. When Julio caught that scared me. Us O's fans were feeling bitter seeing our starters not look so hot to begin the season while Valdez was lights out in his first 2 starts. The pitch, it's going to be blooped out over to right field. It'll get down for another hit. Buxton stops over at third, and there's runners at the corners for Minnesota. Meanwhile, Framber Valdez in the first inning gives up 6 runs. It's just crazy. Baseball is crazy. Derek Shelton is going to go out there again. There's the little bow in the arrow celebration. They brought that to Major League Baseball. I thought that was just an NBA thing. Huh. Emmanuel DeJesus is going to come on in. I thought that was just an NBA thing. I see the little bow in the arrow. That's funny. All right, so we got a pitch and change. We do. BW, how you doing, man? I'm really happy to see you on here, dude. Chat, I can't believe that we are 6 subs away from getting to 9,400. The crazy part is that we're almost 600 subs away from 10,000. It's insane. Cavaliers are up by 3 against the Hawks. Tell you, that'd be kind of cool if the Hawks won that game against Cleveland. Right now in the NBA standings, Cavs are in 4th. which means that they are 1 game in back of the Knicks. So they could be the 3 seed. Sixers are 1 game in back of the Raptors. I really would like to play the Cavs, but I don't think that that's going to happen. We're probably going to play Boston or Detroit at this point. JJ, did you see the news about Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini? So I haven't really done the full research on it. I know, it's not good. I was actually going to do some more research about it off stream. But I heard it's like a crazy story. Other than my Wi-Fi being a pain, I'm doing quite well, says BW. I'm really happy to see you on here, man. I always get such a joy when I see you, man. I do. The ball is 1 strike. Kearshaw in the box. And the 0-1 is down for a ball. 10K coming your way, JJ. We're just embracing the grind. You know? Not taking 1 day for granted, not taking 1 subscriber for granted. Toss back over to first. It's not in time. So the whole thing was, right? 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll talk about it in a bit. 1-1 is popped up, hit out over towards the right side. Second baseman gets under it, makes the catch, and there's out number 1. So what? So they were seen at the at a hotel. I know that like Diana Rossini, doesn't she cover the she covers the Eagles, right? A senior NFL insider from The Athletic. Okay. But she's been like at the whole thing about A.J. Brown's potential trade and all that sort of stuff. 1 ball, no strikes. BW says, you can take mine for granted. I'm not going anywhere. Yes, hugging and holding hands and dancing, says Shantae. It's crazy. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch is down for ball 2. So 2-0 is the count. She covers the Patriots as well. Yep. Isn't he married? 2-0, and that's fouled off. Dude, I gotta get caught up in the tea. I'm not gonna lie. The more I hear about it, the more I want to know. I didn't even make tea tonight. I did not even make my tea tonight. Dang it. I'll have to get 1 brewing before I dive fully into it. The 2-1 foul ball. We also didn't even get to hear what Dr. DeLay had to say about the Philly fans. That was while we rated him. We gotta do some digging, chat. We still have some digging to do. Still have some investigating to do. 2-2. And that is down for ball 3. They're both married. Damn. Three balls, 2 strikes. They're going to get the runner from first in a rundown, and they're going to tag him out. And Buxton, did he score? He did. So it's an 8-2 ball game. So they distracted the runner over at first, and Buxton just came across home plate. That makes it an 8-2 ball game. What's up, Scott? How you doing, man? out to you. Jeffers will get on with a walk. Caratini is going to come on up to the plate with 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. And the pitch to Victor in there for a strike. East-West PA beef with JJ and Doc. Yeah, no, we gotta hear about what he said about the Phillies fans when we ended up going to raid him. He was like, "Oh, sorry, chat. You know, that's the last time that you'll probably hear from me, Philly fans." We'll have to see what he said. The pitch. It's lined out over to right field. It'll get down for a base hit. And Jeffers will stop on over at third. Caratini is on at first. And that puts runners at the corners once again. Wow. That was drilled out over to right. Right off the end of the bat. What's going on, JJ? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. A triple header for me today. And we're still going. Third stream, really. But I like the chill streams, you know? It's laid back. It's kick your feet up type of a thing. It's a beautiful thing. Wish that it would have went better today with the Phillies win, but couldn't even get a run. It's been 20 innings. 0-1. Misses outside for a ball. Just kidding. Nice charge, that run to Framber. Yeah. Framber's ERA now is at a 4.75. Can't wait to report that to Birdland. Take notes. 1-1 pitch. That misses down and in for ball 2. Other games going on right now. Well, there's only one other game left. That's it. It's Yankees and A's. They are tied 2-2 in the bottom of the 8th. So this is the last game standing. 3 balls, 1 strike to Josh Bell. Can't believe the Rockies swept the Astros. And then all my Philly freaks are like, how could they lose to the Rockies? How could they lose to the Rockies? 3-1, and that's in there for strike 2. But I believe that Josh Bell is going to challenge. Is he going to challenge? Did he tap his helmet? I didn't see. Yes, he did. Okay. And that is outside for ball 4. And Josh Bell gets on with a walk. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. We got bases loaded again for the Twins, who are just looking to try to spank the Tigers. Boy, oh, boy. No, but I was not happy that they lost to the Rockies. I wasn't happy that they lost to the Rockies, but then we had people that were, complaining, oh, like, how could we lose to the Rockies? But the Astros got swept by the Rockies. The Blue Jays lost 2 out of 3 to the Rockies. That's called baseball. It just happens. Bases are loaded with 2 away, bottom of the 6th. I had haters in my chat for 2 games against the White Sox while we were trailing, talking about how can you lose to the Sox? Well, we didn't. Ironic. That's funny. The pitch. That misses inside for a ball. This is Matt Wallner who's up to bat. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 away. Now 1-1. Bases loaded. 2 outs. The 1-1 pitch. He went around. And the count is 1-2. No need to appeal. He definitely did go. 1 ball, 2 strikes in the bottom of the 6th inning. I forgot that this was the last game that started. The 1-2. Down for ball 2. The Twins put up 6 runs in the bottom of the 1st against Framber Valdez. They lead it 8-2 in the bottom of the 6th with the bases loaded. 2 outs. And the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And the inning is over. It's time to go to the top of the 7th inning. It's an 8-2 ball game. Minnesota is up by 6 runs. If you have not done so already, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on the notification bell icons too, and that way you will know when we do go live. I'm going to go get some breakfast, JJ. We'll try and make it back on for the final inning or so. In your words, cheers. Cheers, BW. Sounds like a plan. All right. Beautiful stuff. How many people do we still have tuning on in here? Once again, I really appreciate you guys for riding this out with me. We still got 38 people. Man, y'all are the best. Really. Y'all are awesome, dude. I honestly thought maybe tonight there was only going to be 10 people tuning on into this. I really did. If it was a blowout like this. So I'm very satisfied about that. I take that as a W. BW saw that and I'm like, just wait. I know they're not talking now. Yankees and A's are going to the top of the 9th. Yankees are 8-2. Didn't the A's also win 2 out of 3 against the Houston Astros? I feel like that they did. What time is it? 9:39. Is there a basketball game after this? Should we make it a 5-game day? A 4-game day? There's a game at 10. Should we do it? Feels at me used to being up past midnight, so this is nothing. I know. But for me, it's been a triple header today, which I haven't done in a little bit of time. But 'tis the season for us. This is our on season, so we got to get used to it. 0-1, and that misses down for a ball. Just kidding. I'm not doing another game after this. We have at least 2 to 3 games tomorrow. Definitely should get some sleep. And I got a dog to take care of. A triple header is crazy. I couldn't believe you were live again after the Phils. Yep. Grind, man. The grind don't stop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Baez in the box. Facing Banda. And the 1-2 is down for ball 2. Is this the Banda from the Dodgers? Is that who this is? Anthony Banda? It is. This is Banda from the Dodgers. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I was wondering where he was. How old is he now? 30? 32. Anybody know what happened to Brusdar Graterol? Is he still hurt? 2-2. Foul ball. I'm thinking about another hard thrower that the Dodgers have, but I feel like he's always hurt. I think he's still in the league, though. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball, base hit out to left field. Baez gets on here in the top of the 7th inning with a leadoff single for the Detroit Tigers. Got a runner on over at first. Boy, oh boy. So the leadoff man is on. And Spencer Torkelson is going to pinch hit here. Torkelson takes a pitch that's down for a ball. White Sox cake shake looks like it's a campfire shake 2.0, twice as big. Brandon's here. What's going on, Brandon? My heart still hurts from the Gratterall trade. Yeah, he's still on the Dodgers, right? 1-0 pitch. It's skied out over towards center field. Buxton's there, makes the grab, and there's out number 1. Brusdar Gratterall. He's still on the Dodgers. He's 27 years old. What was the trade again? Jock Peterson. Wait. Oh, that was Kent. Yeah. Kenta Maeda, Jair Camargo, and $10 million in cash to the Twins. The pitch is grounded out over towards left field, and that is going to get through for a base hit. There's 2 runners on in the top of the 7th with 1 away. Bonda allows a single, and so there's still 1 out. McKinstry singles. And now it's Gleyber Torres who is due up next. Twins got Kent, yeah. And then the Dodgers got Luke Raley and a 2020 competitive balance round B pick, along with Gratterall. The pitch. It's taken for a ball. When's he supposed to come back for you? One ball, no strikes to Gleyber Torres. The 1-0 pitch. Line drive, base hit down the right field line. This will bring at least 1 run home. This will bring at least 2 runs home and make it an 8-4 ball game, and the Tigers are back in business. A 2-run opposite field double by Gleyber Torres. We got a ball game now. It looks like that's going to do it for Anthony Bonda. Umpires are gathering together right now. What are they discussing? Now I have to know. What's going on here? Oh, the ball got stuck in the wall. It got stuck in the bottom of the wall. So that should just be a ground rule double. So now they're gathering together. That's stuck in the bottom of the wall. But the outfielder didn't put his hands up. That's a live ball, though. He didn't make the call there. Pitch. It's taken up high for a ball. Heading on over to third base is Baez, and he's now 90 feet away from scoring. He didn't put his hands up when the ball got stuck in the bottom of the wall. That's unbelievable. That's like what you're supposed to do. And he didn't do that. Cole Sands is warming up in the pen. 1 out, top of the 7th. Jahmai Jones is in the box. And the 1-0 is in there for a strike. Brandon says 5 out of 6 betting $100 against the Twins until I'm rich or the poll ads sell. Oh boy. Man. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. That's lined foul. They're gathering like thieves in the night. I can't believe he didn't even put his hands up out in right field. The ball got stuck in the bottom of the wall. That's like what you're supposed to do. Crazy. One ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. It's up high for ball 2. We got ourselves a game, chat. Five seconds left on the pitch clock. The 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that is a huge strikeout for Bonda. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. If you have not done so already, please make sure that you like and subscribe. We are 6 away from 9,400 subscribers. 6 away. And the pitch, and that's to Riley Green, and that's taken for a called strike. We're so close. No balls, 1 strike to Riley Green. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The pitch, outside for a ball. The A's just took the lead against the Yankees 3-2. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 offering way up high for ball 2. They just took the lead. Wow. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. It's grounded over out to right field for a hit, and another run will score. The throwback over to first is not in time. It's an 8-5 ball game. The tying run is on deck right now. Riley Green gets on with an RBI infield single. It was deflected by Keyshaw. It bounced off the tip of his glove. And what was a 6-0 game has turned into an 8-5 ball game. And Cole Sands is going to come on in. And we are going to have a pitch and change in the top of the 7th with 2 outs. This has low-key been a very good game. This is like one of the more underrated games of the day. Really. This has been a pretty good game. Wow. Credit JJ for saying this game wasn't over back in the 3rd. Regardless. Yep. Regardless of what happens, it's a ball game again. It is. Let's go, baby. The Giants are orange and black. It must be the hat. Bum, 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 ba-dum. What's up, Tom? He's still rocking with me. What's up, Tom? Got ourselves a ball game, baby. Dylan Dingler is going to come on up. Bonda did not do well at all. keep thinking for the A's, Mason Miller's going to come in to pitch for them in the bottom of the ninth, but that's not the case. 5 more subs. Let's go, baby. 5 more subscribers till we get to 9,400. All right, here we go. Top of the 7th. It is an 8-5 ball game. Sands is going to pitch. He was listed as the closer on the depth chart coming on into the season, but they have not brought him in for the 9th inning every time that I've watched him. Let's see what he does here and how he does against Dingler. First pitch, he attacks the zone. That's strike 1. 2 outs, and we got a runner over at first base. Charge! 0-1 pitch, foul ball, and it goes on out of play. This is why baseball is a great sport. Just subscribed. Steven, thank you so much. He says, thanks for the play-by-play. I got you, man. We go on for Phillies baseball. We also do Major League Baseball as well. This is our 3rd game of the day. The pitch, and that is fouled away. On the trail with the sub. I appreciate you. The Tigers are rising. They're yawning. Credit on delivery. Let's go. You said you'd make it back for the final inning, but you came back early. Let's go, baby. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Line drive, another base hit. This is out to right field. The tying run is going to come on up to the plate with runners at the corners. Uncommon Truceman with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Woo! When the parlay hits, we break the bread. Wow, what a game. Parker Meadows is going to come on up, representing the tying run. It was a 6-0 game. Then it became 6-2. Then it was 8-2. And now it's 8-5. The pitch. It's a wild pitch. It's going to get away from the catcher, and another run's going to score. Eight to 6 is the score now. It went off of Jeffers' glove. He's looking down, thinking that he caught it, and Green's just sprinting on home. Holy smokes. Here's the 1-0 on the way. That's a little bit low for ball 2. So the tying run is still up at the plate. It's an 8-6 ball game in the top of the 7th. 4 runs scored by Detroit in this 7th inning. The 2-0 pitch, strike 1. Big fella Mike is also here. What's going on, Mike? How you doing, my friend? Boy, oh boy, when the going gets good, it gets good. 2 balls, 1 strike. Parker Meadows in the box. The 2-1 pitch, foul ball. If the runner from third is charging home, you didn't catch it. I don't understand what the heck is going on. Oh, man. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thanks again for the super chat. The 2-2 pitch, and that's a called strike 3. The inning is over. It's a 2-run game, though, as we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's 8-6, Minnesota. That's what the score is right now. Taco Tom is here. What's up, Taco Tom? All right, chat. Time for some shout-outs. Where are we tuning on in from? Comment down below. We are 4 subscribers away from getting to 1,400 subs. Uncommon Trishman, once again, thank you so much for the $5 super chats. I appreciate you. Just another hour of baseball to go. Got another hour left. We have plenty of time for baseball. Toilets in the chats. Woo! We got Dallas, Texas here in the chat as well. Let's go, baby! Taco Tom, fist bump to you. The first state says Justin, and that's Delaware. Go Tigers, says Steven. What's going on? Thanks again for the sub. I appreciate you, my guy. Drop the Tigers in the chat. Tuning in from the 4 states. Let's go. Ring that bell. McGonigal University. That's where I'm tuning on in from. I love it. Give me baseball any day of the week. We did 23 World Baseball Classic games. We were up at 5 o'clock. We were doing those Tokyo games. That was a lot of fun. That's how much baseball I enjoy. That's how much I really enjoy baseball. It's great. Roar. Roar. I don't know why I thought that was funny. That's great. All right. Good stuff, man. Kyle Finnegan, the former National, is going to go out there to pitch. A 1.5 whip in 3 1/3 of an inning. Did the Yankees lose yet? Did the A's win yet? The game is over. The Yankees lost to the A's 3-2. Oh, man. Sorry, Max. There we go. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of the 7th. Still plenty of baseball left to go in this one, folks. The 1-0. It's high for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Lewis. Ouch, but here we go. Last baseball game of the night. We covered the first one. We've covered the last one. The 2-0 pitch. It's up high for ball 3. The Yankees lose. Ludington, Michigan. 3 balls, no strikes. And here's the pitch. That just misses outside for ball 4. And that is a 4-pitch walk to start off the bottom of the 7th inning. Max Coverage TV is raging. Oh, is he really? Is he fuming? Oh, man. It's a good thing I'm the only one that was not fuming today. I feel happy about that. I wasn't even fuming today, but I was not happy. I was not a happy camper today. The pitch, it's popped up, hit out over towards the third base side, and it'll be caught. And there's out number 1 in the bottom of the 7th. Nice catch. McGonigal. I'll take it. Tuning on in from Hogwarts, where Professor McGonagall resides. I'm waiting for somebody to say that. Bottom of the 7th. 1 away. Byron Buxton is in the box. Once again, he's 3 for 4 today. Starting to really turn it around. The pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls. 1 strike. Byron has singled twice. He's also doubled. And he's driven. He's actually also scored 3 runs. The 0-1. That is taken on the outside corner, but it's called a ball. They tap the mask. It's an ABS challenge, and that, my friends, is what you call a strike on the outside corner. The count is 0-2. Phillies actually really upset me today, JJ. They upset me today too, JJ. Expected them to win the series. Oh, that was definitely a fun post-game show. I had such a blast. Here's the toss back over to first base. It is not in time. Really debating getting a Mike Schmidt, Mitchell, and Ness jersey. Oh, dude, do it. I can't tell you. But, dude, I would totally do it. 2 more subs. Let's go, baby. We're almost there. Let's see. Did he get... He didn't get him. No. He didn't get him. Lillian, thank you so much for coming on here. The 0-2 pitch. It's in the dirt for a ball to Byron Buxton. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Let's go. Charge! 1 ball, 2 strikes to Byron Buxton. The toss bat to first again. Not in time. Can't throw a bat to first anymore in this at-bat. No. Tom Fish, thank you for the sub. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's down for ball 2. Forgot you were doing the night game. Let's go Tigers. Nice to see Bonda pitching the way I remember him. Let's go, Haley. Let's go. It was an 8-2 game, and now it's an 8-6 game as we are in the bottom of the 7th. Buxton in the box. The 2-2 pitch, down and away for ball 3. And the count is now full at 3-2. Oh, you're a Minnesota fan, Liliana. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch to Buxton. It's down for a ball. And he is going to go on over to first base. And he will get on for the 4th time today. The Chronicles of McGonagall. And we got 2 base runners on for the Minnesota Twins with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Buxton's had a great day. If you have him in fantasy, he's definitely doing a good job for you. JJ, you're a great man. I love you guys, man. Tomorrow afternoon, we got another baseball game. Phillies are off tomorrow. So we got 2 baseball games tomorrow. And then we're doing the Sixers game tomorrow night. We're doing the Reds-Marlins game tomorrow afternoon. And then if we have time, we'll do the Rockies-Padres at 9:40. Buxton couldn't get on the WBC, and he's on like 20 times today. I know. It's crazy how things work, man. Trevor Larnach is going to come on in the pinch hits with runners over at first and second. This is huge for the Twins. Finnegan looking to try to get out of the jam here. The former closer for the Nationals throws a pitch that just misses up high for ball 1. And so the count is 1-0 to Trevor Larnach. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 1-0 pitch, down for ball 2. Tom says, I have Finnegan on my fantasy team. How is he going to do? How's he going to do? Two balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. Foul ball. Dude, I got to get these other sound effects on my actual desktop. I do. I miss playing some of these things. Anyone checked on Diane? They've been talking about it, man. They've been talking about it in chat. 2-1 pitch. Up high for ball 3. I don't think there's anything new, though, that has come out yet. Her husband is an exec. Wait, is that actually true? 3 balls, 1 strike. Finnegan with the 3-1 pitch. It's chopped over to second. The throw to shortstop, there's 1. The throw to first. That's a double play. Oh, man, the Tigers got out of the jam. And we are going to go to the 8th inning. It's a 2-run game out in Minnesota. Wow, he got out of it. So my guy gets a double play. That'll help your fantasy team. He was like, you need me to do well, I got you. Did somebody say fantasy baseball? Here, I got you. I'll come and clutch for you. Her husband is rich on mediocre burgers and shakes. Oh, man. Shots fired. I'm not a big Shake Shack person myself. I know somebody that was, like, really big on Shake Shack, but I'm not. I like Five Guys. I do. I like Five Guys. Man. Wait, who said that he had him in fantasy? Was that Tom? Was that Tom? Tom, you got a W. Congratulations to Tom. He needed them to get out of the jam, and he did for his fantasy team. All right, Zach McKinstry, Javier Baez, and Spencer Torkelson are all going to come on up. That's 8, 9, and 1 due up in the batting order for the Detroit Tigers. Beautiful. 2 more subs, baby. 2 more. 2 more. Not bad. Just need some Tiger runs so Finnegan gets the W. That's the next thing. We got to get him 5 points. How much is a win worth in your league, my friend? Usually, like when I did it, it was like a win was worth 5, a save was worth like 5. Sometimes it was worth 3. I like the wins and the saves to be worth the same amount. So that's just me. I'm huge on a Mike Schmidt, Gray Authentic brother. Buying Jack Schmidt is awesome. Let's go. Let's go. You gonna get it? Let's go, baby. Cody Lawyerson is going to pitch. 5 innings, a 5.40 ERA, 6 strikeouts as well. And he is going to have to face McKinstry. Zach McKinstry takes the first pitch up high for a ball. Time to bring out the popcorn. 1 ball, no strikes. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 1-0 delivery, it's in there for a strike. That was a 4-seamer at 93 miles per hour. James Outman, another former Dodger, out in left field. And the 1-1 foul ball. How many former Dodgers players do they have, the Twins? I feel like everybody that, you know, just like leaves the Dodgers just goes on over to the Twins. Or the Red Sox. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 to McKinstry. Foul ball. I'm definitely feeling 10K before the All-Star break. For sure. For sure, man. It's going to be great. But again, we're taking it every day as they come. You know? And we're embracing it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 on the way. Swinging a foul ball. He just got a piece of it. Ooh, that's so close. Just got it off the end of the bat. That is crazy to think. Yeah, it is, but to the 1-2 pitch, that's a foul ball. Just like think about it. James Outman, former Dodger. Anthony Banda, former Dodger. Brusdar Graterol and Kenta Maeda. He's not there anymore, is he, though? 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. And that is low for ball 2, but they're going to challenge. Pitch tracks call to the ball. Oh, boy. The Twins are going to challenge, and ABS calls it a strike. Oh, baby. That's the interesting thing about this, right? Pitch Track says one thing, ABS says another thing. ABS was like, you're out. Pitch Track said no. But ABS, of course, that's what it comes down to. The 1 out and the pitch. It's in there for a strike to Javier Baez. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. We're just having fun, you know? Like, I really mean that. I'm having such a blast. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 more sub, baby! Oh my gosh. I didn't think we'd actually hit 94 under tonight. I really did not think that. That's crazy. I wanted to do 3, but I did not think we'd get up to 94 under tonight. Oh, that's insane. 1 ball, 1 strike. The next pitch is fouled away. Here's the problem. The umps get embarrassed. It's going to be a problem. Nah, you're right. The 1-2. That's down low and away for ball 2. Shocker, a punch connected in MLB. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Low for ball 3. 600 more. Let's go, baby. Oh, let's go. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Here's the 3-2 pitch on the way. Line drive. Hit out to right field. That'll get down for a base hit. Baez thinking 2 all the way. The tying run is coming up to the plate again. Wow. Shout out to the chat. More. Holy smokes. Here is Spencer Torkelson. He came on in the pinch hit in his last at-bat. Takes a pitch that's up high for a ball. If you're just tuning on in, it was a 6-0 Minnesota lead in the first inning. It's now 8-6. And we are in the top of the 8th. The 1-0. And that is up high and inside for ball 2. Unreal. 2 balls, no strikes in the top of the 8th. Torkelson versus Lawyerson. The 2-0 pitch. Lined foul towards the third base side. What a game this is. The series actually wraps up tomorrow. The Twins took the first 2 games. The Tigers are like, hold my beer for a sec. The 2-1 delivery. It hits Torkelson on the back, and the tying run is aboard. Oh, my gosh. Got him right on the 20. Here comes McGonigal. Oh my gosh, McGonigal's coming on up to the plate. He could tie the game with a base hit. Here he comes, McGonigal. Ready to step on into the box. The bright lights for the rookie. And here he comes. 1 out, top of the 8th. 2 runners on. McGonigal representing the go-ahead run. It's the first time that the Tigers have had the go-ahead run up at the plate. And we'll see if McGonigal can come through or if Minnesota can get out of the jam. The pitch to McGonigal, outside for ball 1. He took it all the way. It was way off. Torkelson's at first. Baez is at second. 1 ball. No strikes to McGonigal. The 1-0 pitch. Inside again for ball 2. And the count is 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, it's outside and high for ball 3. Wonder if this is like an intentional walk. I don't think it is. 3-0 is the count. He has to get the right of light here. Right? 3-0. He gets the green light and he pops it up over towards the third base side. Third baseman says he has it and he'll make the catch. I am shocked that he got the green light there. Wow. He was ahead in the count, too. 3-0. And he got underneath that pitch. It was a pitch towards the top tier of the zone. I am shocked that he got the green light there. So there's 2 outs now in the top of the 8th inning. And Gleyber Torres is up. He's 2 for 4 today. With a single, a double, 2 RBI, and 2 runs. The pitch. And that's taken for a strike. The ball gets dropped by the catcher, but it doesn't get too far away for the runners to advance. The Tigers will challenge. That's a strike. And it remains to be a strike. They're now out of challenges. I know. No balls. 1 strike to Gleyber Torres. The 0-1 is outside for ball 1. Valdez went 5 innings, gave up 8 earned runs on 10 hits. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss at 93 miles per hour. One and 2 is the count. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 1-2 pitch. And that is called a ball. The Twins are going to challenge. Pitch track's called to the strike. And let's see what ABS has to say. That's a called strike 3. We're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. An opportunity squandered, but Minnesota gets out of the jam. Oh, my gosh. Lawyerson, I don't know how he got out of that, but he did. McGonigal 3-0, pops out and fouls out over to third, and then he strikes out Gleyber Torres. Ballsy. That is unbelievable. That is crazy. This is the best game of the day. I'm with you. This is a good game. Baez, the Kenna Kitty. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Oh, man. I mean, the Twins need some insurance here. And that is that goes without saying right now. Their closer that they have. So, yeah, who is out to close for them? It's not Sands. They have Cole Sands as the closer, but I think that they're going with Taylor Rogers, right? Rogers last pitched on Tuesday, so is he available today? I guess so, because he pitched Sunday and Saturday. I don't know. Are they going to use him again? Maybe not. I don't know. I couldn't do it. Everything would be a strike unless the catcher couldn't reach it if I were behind the plate. To Steve. What's up, Steve? How you doing, man? Yeah, I know they screwed up there. They definitely did. By the way, chat, I do try to keep it family friendly, so if you can, I'd appreciate it if you guys didn't curse. But obviously, if you let out an F-bomb every once in a while, It is what it is, but I do try to keep it family friendly. But that was a big screw up, without a doubt. Rogers is a real life twin. I know. Taylor and Trevor, man. He actually is a real life twin. Here's Will Vest. Vest is going to pitch, and the first one, the Keoshaw, is in the zone for strike one. Vest, 4 innings, a 6.75 ERA. And the 0-1 delivery is in there for strike two. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. We are 600 subscribers away from 10,000 subs. It's crazy. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. That's low. And outside for a ball. I actually think it was just outside, but regardless, it was a ball. 1-2 is the count. Bottom of the 8th. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the 1-2 is in the dirt for ball 2. Today, the Twins have left 9 men on base. They are 5 for 13 with runners in scoring position. The Tigers have left 9 men on base, and they are 6 for 17 with runners in scoring position. The pitch. It's grounded over to short. Baez picks it up. Charges over to first. In time. 1 away. It's crazy that Valdez went 5 innings, gave up 8 earned runs on 10 hits. Ober gave up 2 earned runs in 5 2/3. And he did all right. He did. Bro, what was that 3D? They just like go into the crowd. They show the balls and they just like zoomed out like they were daydreaming. The 0-1 pitch. That's low for a ball. It still cracks me up. Getting called out on strikes without swinging feels hollow. Feels diabolical if you're a Tigers fan. If that happens. One ball, 1 strike. Or if you're just any fan. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Jeffers in the box. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. The pitch was a little bit low. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's now 2-2. Funderburk is going to close it out. I'm not surprised about that, actually. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. He went down looking. Jeffers. And there's out number 2. Damn. I washed my mouth out. I'm back. My bad, though. No. You're totally fine. You're totally fine, man. You're 1,000% fine. I didn't say it. I usually don't, and I need to do a better job at doing that. But no, you're totally good, man. Again, shout out to you. I have to make sure that I explain things better sometimes. The pitch, and that's taken for a ball. I'm just happy that you're here, man. 1-0. That's called a ball? That was a strike. What are we talking about? Come on, man. That's terrible. Two balls, no strikes. Twins still have 1 challenge left. The Tigers have none. ABS challenges. 2-0 pitch. It's a 4-seamer that's in the zone for strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike. Vest gets set at the letters and delivers, and the pitch is down for ball 3. What time did we get started? 7:40? This is the last game standing. 3 balls, 1 strike. This feels like it's been a long game. 3-1 pitch. Grounded over towards the right side. Second baseman has it. Picks it up. Throws it over to first. Last chance for the Tigers. As we go to the top of the 9th, Jahmai Jones is going to go out there to hit. And Lawyerson is going to go out there to pitch again. He just came back from the dugout. They're going to have him pitch the 9th inning. Wow. That fooled me. Jones, Green, and Dingler are due up. This game not done yet. Who are we tapping in from, Jet? Have you talked to Lomball about what does he think about the Lopez Soler thing? Oh, we talked about it, Haley. Oh, we talked about it. He actually brought it to my attention. I didn't even know that that happened. He was definitely not happy about it. It's odd that the Tigers didn't get to Ober earlier today. I'm thinking about Rudy Gobert, the center. They had some good numbers versus him. I know. It's like when the Phillies... I'm sorry I have to keep bringing this up, chat. But, like, it's like when the Phillies have good numbers against Mackenzie Gore, then they just can't hit off of him. I'm sorry to be... I'm sorry to just be down on the Phillies. Like, why? Like, okay. Like, we keep talking negatively about the Phillies. Yeah, I get it. I don't know. Go Tigers, man. Come on, baby. Don is here. What's up, Don? How you doing? Let's go. Go Tigers. Roar. Give it roar. Ever see Shrek? Give it roar. Oh, man. That's funny. Wish you'd cover each Tigers game. Dirty Rob is a waste of life. We are going to be doing some more Tigers games, that's for sure. We are. Unfortunately, we can't tomorrow. Tomorrow we got the Marlins taking on the Reds at 12. We'll try to do Rockies Padres at 9:40. But we got the Sixers tomorrow night. This will be our last regular season Sixers game. We haven't done one on the... They wanted to just leave him on in to face the righty. Now Riley Green's going to come on up, and now we're going to have a pitch and change. Okay. And Funderburk is going to come on in to face Riley Green. That's kind of shocking to me. Oh, man. Thanks so much, Don. When it was 6-0, we Tigers fans were hiding. Now with the comeback, we are roaring back. Yes, we are. Dude, what is going on with this 3D thing? Bro, what is going on with this 3D? Where are we viewing this from? Bro, what the heck? Are we, like, in the bleachers? Like, and these are supposed to be people. It's just so funny. Oh, my gosh. That view is hilarious. I'm sorry. That just caught me off guard. I'm like, are we, like, underneath the bleachers or something? Oh, my gosh. All right. Okay, we got a pitch and change. Folks, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button as well. We are 600 subscribers away from getting to the milestone, 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Oh, my gosh. It's beautiful. Bubbles of tricolor. It's the most hilarious thing to me. That's just unbelievable. This is the last game standing, chat. There comes the catcher back from underneath the ground. I think his foot is still... Okay, yep, his foot was underground, his right foot, and then it popped up. It was stuck in the mud. Cody Funderburk is going to pitch now for the Minnesota Twins. 5 innings. for Cody. So Sands has a save, Cody has a save, and Topa has a save as well. First pitch to Riley Green that's in there for a strike. Time to lock on in. Riley's 1 for 4 with an RBI single and a run. Here's the 0-1, and that misses up high for a ball. I'm watching the Phillies as a Rangers fan. Come on, man. I love it. Let's go. We just love baseball. Obviously, we root for the Phillies, but we're just baseball fanatics. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 to Green. Outside for ball 3. Can Riley Green get on? Is Funderburk going to be able to get the final 2 outs? Eyes are rolling. The 3-1 pitch. It looked like, and Detroit can't challenge it. It's a 3-2 count. Can't challenge it. Riley was going to tap the helmet, and the umpire had to remind him, nope. And that would have been a ball. 3-2 pitch. It's down low anyways for ball 4. The tying run is going to come on up, and it'll be Dylan Dingler. Dingler is 3 for 4 today with 3 singles and an RBI. First pitch, swing and a miss. He's looking to try to get on here. Can't imagine he was. Also surprised that Lopez's suspension was... Yeah, me too. Which basically is nothing, because that means he gets the pitch. He should be able to... I don't know. I think he should be able to skip a start. That was just... It was unnecessary on both ends. 0-1. And that's inside for a ball to Dingler. Riley Green over at 4-3 hole is wide open. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Funderburk kicks, fires, and did it hit him? Did it hit him? It did. And so the tying run's now over at first base, just like that. Oh, boy. The Twins thought about challenging. They will not be able to do so. And for the 4th time today, Dingler gets on. It hit him on the back heel. It got him right on the back part of the foot. So the tying run's at first. Meadows is up, and he takes a pitch way outside and low for ball 1. Another opportunity for Detroit with 2 runners on base. Parker Meadows, 1 for 2 in this game. The pitch. And it's grounded foul towards the left side. It was a 6-0 Minnesota game. Then it was 8-2. Now it's 8-6. The 1-1 outside for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike to Parker Meadows. The 2-1 delivery. It's shot back over to Funderburk. The throw to second is in time. They won't be able to get the runner out at first. And the Tigers are down to their final out with runners over at the corners. That's an unassisted... Actually, sorry, that's a 1-6 fielder's choice. Yeah. Wow. Zach McKinstry, it's all up to him. 2 outs, top of the 9th. Runners at the corners for the Detroit Tigers. Funderburk trying to get his 2nd save of the season. And he falls behind as the count is 1-0. Keep hitting that thumbs up button and keep subscribing to the channel. McKinstry 2 for 5 this year with runners in scoring position. The 1-0 pitch. Outside again for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch. Strike 1. It's a sinker in the zone. And the count is 2-1. Zach today is 0 for 4. Kenley Jansen is warming up in the pen. The 2-1, it's high for ball 3. If McKinstry gets on, Javier Baez would be up next. 3 balls, 1 strike. Funderburk with the 3-1 pitch. Line drive caught at second base. And the ball game is over. Kearshaw able to catch a bullet over towards the right side. And the Twins, they hang on and beat the Tigers by a score of 8-6. What a catch by Kearshaw. And that's how the ball game ends. Unbelievable. Funderburk gets the save. The win goes to Ober. And the loss goes to Valdez. Wow. What a game. For the Tigers, and I hear you. But that was a great baseball game. What a lot of drama that was. It's crazy. Boy, all right. Okay. What a day in baseball, man. That was today was a good day. A lot of drama, a lot of really close games, a lot of intensity. And this game, I just have to say, like, Framber Valdez obviously did not have his stuff today. The Twins, they tackled on runs early, and I give them a lot of credit for being able to just get a hold of Framber, because that's not easy. That's really not easy at all. And he just did not have his stuff. And when the Tigers came back, I mean, they left a lot of meat on the bones. I, first of all, can't understand why McGonigal swung at that 3-0 pitch for the life of me. I really don't understand. You have runners on over at first and second. This guy is pitching. He's wild. And you give him a free out that way. I mean, like, what makes you think that pitch, which is over towards the top of the zone, what makes you think that that's your pitch? I mean, again, I know that it's easier said than done because I'm not the one that's in the box. I understand. But I'm wondering, like, what's going through his head? Like, what's he thinking? Does he think that the pitch is going to be down the middle at that point? But whatever, he didn't take it. And the Tigers, they just fell short. They did. It was just too little too late for a comeback for them. Ober got the win. I'm shocked that the Tigers didn't hit off of him. But I also thought that Ober did a good job locating his pitches, and he got the Tigers hitters off balance. I was also shocked that they decided to put in Funderburk after. It wasn't actually that they put in Funderburk, but it was that they kept Lawyerson to go back out there. And then Funderburk came on in afterwards just to get the final 2 outs. I thought that Lawyerson going out there was a big surprise move to me. But regardless, anyhow, great game. Really great game. and the Twins are able to get their 6th win of the season. They take the series against the Detroit Tigers. They're up 3-0, the Tigers. They fall short, and now they're 4-8 on the season. They left 11 runners on base, and they were 6 for 19 with runners in scoring position and could not get the job done. So tomorrow, chat, let's talk about tomorrow really quickly as we take a look at the schedule for what's to come on Play-by-Play with JJ. So I got to make the thumbnails, but tomorrow afternoon, we got the Reds playing against the Marlins at 12:10. Rhett Lauder is going to face Max Meyer. Really excited about that. And then tomorrow night, we got the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Indiana Pacers, right? Do they play the Pacers tomorrow? I should know the schedule. But yeah, tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow we got Sixers versus Rockets. Oh, that game's at 8. Sixers versus Rockets. The game is at 8. Gotcha. Okay. We might not do it. We'll see. We'll see. All right. But anyhow, we are definitely doing the 12 o'clock game tomorrow. I will see you back on for that. Definitely come on for Marlins versus Reds. I appreciate you guys again. Lila Tov, have yourselves a great rest of your night. I will catch you all on the next one. You guys are the best. Yes, of course. Remember to recite the Omer. Yep, it's tomorrow night for sure. All right. I love you all, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out.